Hi and welcome to another episode of Roettgen Braai. Today we're making a deer stew with egg noodles and salad. And what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is what we need for today. Now we need onions, we need a pack of soup vegetables, you need some garlic cloves, you need some tomato paste, some egg noodles or spaetzle. Now you need salt and pepper, you need cranberries, you need red wine vinegar, red wine, juniper berries, thyme, cloves, dried mushrooms or fungi porcini. Obviously you need some game stock, you need some deer, and this is 1.5 kg of local deer, and you need some salad as well as some cleared butter. We're going to start off with the vegetables, to be precise with the mushrooms. So what we're going to do is we're going to rehydrate them, and we're just going to use regular tap water for that. So you just put that in, and you're going to rehydrate them for about an hour. Next we're going to peel and chop up all the vegetables. And then what I suggest that you take the juniper berries as well as the cloves, put them in a pestle and mortar and just give them a little bit of a bashing so they release all their flavors. Now obviously, as you're not going to eat them because that would be rather strong, I suggest that you get a tea egg of some sort and just put them in there afterwards, so that you can remove it then later on from inside your Dutch oven. And that's all that it takes. The Dutch oven is nice and hot now, and we're going to use the first half of the cleared butter. And then we're going to put our meat in, brown it a little bit, take it back out, and then we're going to brown the vegetables. The butter has melted and the Dutch oven is nice and hot, and we're now going to put the meat in. When you're happy with the color of the deer, you're going to remove the meat. And then we're going to give the vegetable a good sear. Give that a bit of a stir. And let them get some color as well. Whilst the vegetables are getting a bit of a roasting, we're going to take care of the mushrooms because they've had their hour. And we're just going to strain them. We're going to capture the juices, and that's very important. And we're just going to squeeze them a little bit. And then we're going to chop them up in a little while. But you definitely want to capture the water that the mushrooms were in. Once the vegetables have gotten some color, we're going to add the tomato paste to it. Give that a quick stir. And then we're going to add the stock to it. And some red wine. Now it's very important obviously that you leave some wine in the bottle, for the chef. We're going to add about 100 milliliters of the mushroom water, as well as the mushrooms that I've already cut up. Give that a bit of a stir, make sure everything is nicely distributed. Alright, we let that come up to a temperature and then we're going to add the meat and all the other ingredients. We're now going to add 2 tablespoons of the cranberries, and they can be good helpings. A little bit of thyme. Salt and pepper, obviously. About 1.5 tablespoons of the red wine vinegar, and again give that a good stir, make sure everything is nicely distributed, and then we're going to add the meat. We're going to add a little bit more red wine just to make sure that in the next 2.5 to 3 hours we don't run out of liquid. But obviously you want to double check that frequently. We're going to add the rest of the mushroom water. And then we're going to close the lid, as I said, for the next 2.5 to 3 hours. Just a word to the temperature. Now what I've done initially is I've had all 3 burners on to give me some good heat, but I've now taken the center burner off and these 2 are running at low. So I want to have about 180 degrees in my barbecue, and then we can nicely stew our deer. I almost forgot the juniper berries as well as the cloves. Obviously you have to put them in as well. You know, make sure that they are nicely submerged to really give off their flavors. The meat has been cooking for 2 hours and 45 minutes, and we're now going to take care of the egg noodles. So what I've done is I've heated up a pot. There's a little bit of sunflower oil in it, and we're going to put in the egg noodles. We're going to cook them for about 10 minutes and then they're done. Whilst the egg noodles are in, let's have a quick look at the meat. And it smells absolutely delicious already. So we're going to add a few more of the cranberries. Give it a quick stir, and then we're almost ready to eat. For this last bit we're going to leave the lid off because we want the sauce to thicken. 3 hours are up and we're ready, and have a quick look at this, and doesn't that look amazing? I'm now going to prepare a plate and then we're going to dig in. Alright guys, and there you have it, our deer stew made in the Dutch oven with egg noodles and salad. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video about our deer stew with egg noodles, spaetzle and salad. Now if you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up, and please head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come. And I hope to see you soon again at Roettgen Braai Master.